Hello, rediscovering me, ladies. I'm laughing a lot because this is the third time I've tried to make this video today, and I'm kind of at the moment trying to calm down. But if anybody knows the telephone number of, is it Mark Zuckerberg? I want it so that I can ring him up and tell him how annoying his Facebook Live and Facebook business pages are, because it's rubbish. Anyway, never mind that. Here I am, and the intention was that I wanted to see if I could get Karen on screen, but it's not allowing me to do that. So I'm just winging it here, so bear with me. This week has been Self-Esteem Week at Rediscovering Me. And when I say this week, we started on Wednesday last week and we're going through till tomorrow, and we're concentrating on self-esteem. And we're doing that because we are at the moment selling a retreat, which is fabulous. I mean, fabulous. And I cannot wait. It's in London. It's called Luscious in London, and the retreat is aimed at helping people who want to feel more confident, who want to have better self-esteem, who want to rediscover their personal style, and just are dying to love themselves inside and out. And you know, I don't know about you, but I certainly have spent a lot of years, let's just say at least 40, really not loving myself at all. And it's just, can I just say, it's wonderful when you get to the stage in your life where you've suddenly feeling better about yourself, and you it's like a release. It's okay to enjoy yourself. It's okay to look how you look. It's okay to have fun even if you look that way. It's okay to have fun and to feel good about yourself when for years you might have not been feeling good about yourself. It's okay to feel confident and to be able to, you know, kind of go and feel happy about your own abilities and what you can achieve. So our retreat is all about that. It's about helping women to just feel fantastic about themselves and just swipe away all that stuff that stops them from doing what they want to do, from achieving what they want to achieve, from you know, kind of fulfilling their life purpose, living the life of their dreams, you know, fulfilling their potential and all that. So that's what we've been doing. So this week we're marketing that program at the moment, that retreat at the moment. And if you want to know more about it, just send a reply with your name to this video, and we'll send you a link to the page. But the other thing you can do is you can go on to rediscoveringme.org, which is our website, and you'll see on the front page there's a big picture of a lady in London, and it says Luscious in London Retreat, and that's the retreat that we're talking about. And because we're marketing that retreat, we thought we'd look at those 4 subjects. So self-esteem, personal style, self-confidence, and loving yourself inside and out, which kind of wraps up the other 3, if you like. And we do 1 per week. So this week we're doing self-esteem. And so Karen, she's been vlogging on Instagram, and you can watch her videos on our website or on... yeah, they're not on Instagram anymore because of the way that Instagram works. But they're on our website, so they're on our front page. So have a look at those. Interesting. Karen's talking about her own self-esteem and what she's discovered throughout the week and what she's been thinking about and observing. And I've been tweeting. No, is that the wrong word? Tweeting, yeah, on Twitter. That's right. Sorry, I'm not really normally used to using Twitter. I'm more of a Facebook person, not Facebook businesses though. Facebook normal pages, and so I've learned quite a lot about Twitter this week as well. And so every day I've been doing maybe 2 or 3 posts just saying a little bit about what I've learned about my self-esteem and what I've been thinking about with my self-esteem throughout the week. And and they're all in a Twitter moment. So if you go onto Twitter, and then if you look at rediscovering at Redisc Me, and I've also hashtagged them all, hashtag Self Esteem and hashtag Rediscovering Me. So you should be able to find them. There's a Twitter moment there, and it's got everything in it that I've tweeted this week so far, and will continue to. And I just thought it'd be interesting to think about and to talk to you about really what it is that I've discovered. Well, if Karen would have been on the screen, she was going to interview me, so I'm going to have to try and second guess the sorts of questions she would have asked me. But so I'll perhaps just go through. So the first question, I suppose, is what's been happening this week for me. So I've been doing a lot of thinking about what it is that gives my self-esteem a boost, and what it is that drops my self-esteem down low. Because although I think my self-esteem's pretty good, and it's certainly 100 million times better than it was even this time last year, and it continues to get betterer and betterer, it's about what is it that on a daily basis makes it wobble a bit, and what can I learn about that? So as a life coach, one of the things that I use a lot, one of the tools I use a lot, is a self-observation. So I would typically ask someone who was being coached by me to observe themselves in a situation over a period of time, and then to look at what they found, what patterns they found, what conclusions they drew, what did they learn about themselves as a result of that. And so it's actually quite a good thing, because I could do it myself, and so that's what I've been doing this week. So what have I observed? Well, I've observed that my self-esteem is still fairly wrapped up in what I feel I've achieved compared to what I planned to achieve during the day. So I think that's the headline, really. So in my head, when I wake up, I'm quite a kind of motivated person, and I think, oh, I'll be able to do this today. The list is always long, and my husband Ian always just rolls his eyes at me, because I always think I can do more than is actually possible. And there's a good thing it's a good thing sometimes, is that because I'm really driven, and so I do get a lot of stuff done. You know, if the pressure is on, I can turn out a lot of work in a short period of time. But I don't know what it is, but both of my children are severely dyslexic. One of them very severely dyslexic, and I don't know whether it's linked to that, but I feel like I've got a bit of time dyslexia. So I don't know if there is such a thing, but the idea that if I try and work out how long something's going to take to do, I can think it's going to take 10 minutes and it might take me 4 hours. I'm clueless about it. And I'm also normally clueless about how, what time of day it is, and if I've got an appointment, I have to set lots and lots of alarms on my phone, because otherwise I could get carried away and completely miss the appointment, because I think I've only been working at something for half an hour and I've been working at it for 2 hours, Anyway, so this is why I end up with a great big long list of things to do, because I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll definitely be able to do that in a day. It's only going to take me 2 minutes or whatever. And so what I've learned this week is that isn't actually very helpful for me in the long run. Okay, so I am motivated and I can get a lot of things done in a short period of time. But if I plan that I'm going to do some things and I don't achieve them, that massively affects my self-esteem. It makes it feel negative. So I feel, oh, I'm rubbish. And as soon as that kicks in, I'm fighting against my inner critic, who is constantly trying to remind me of how rubbish I am, and I'm constantly trying to remind her of how unqualified she is to make those comments, and how actually that's not very helpful to me, and that, you know, when what I wanted to do is to help me and support me. So she's learning, and the more time that I spend doing this, the more improvement I make with her, and the better she is, and the more likely she is to say something really nice to me than something negative. But she still does fall back every now and again when things aren't so good. So number one is this idea that what I'm going to do differently is I'm going to have less expectations of what I can achieve during the day. I'm going to cut myself some slack, lower the bar a bit, if you like, because in doing that, it gives me more chance of achieving what's on that list. And also it allows me then to, if I fulfill everything on the list and I've got some spare time, to do an extra thing, or to decide to just have some time to myself. So that's the second thing that I've learned, is that when I do nice things, me time, then my self-esteem is improved. So who would have thought it? Who would have thought that just relaxing would have made you feel so much better about yourself? I wouldn't have thought that. I would have thought, well, that's never going to make any difference because you're not achieving anything. But there speaks the voice of someone who always thinks they should be working hard at something. Excuse me, I'm just going to take a drink of water. So what else? The third thing I wanted to say was that, and Karen is just going to be so smug about this, let me tell you, because she has been trying to teach me this lesson for so long, which is, and you know, I feel it's almost hackneyed, this phrase, because so many people say it, but exercise is so good for your self-esteem. I'm annoyed in a way that it's taken me, I'm 54, why has it taken me till now to finally go, yes, I agree. You've been saying all these years that exercise is good for your self-esteem, and I've been going, yeah, but it's not good for my self-esteem. I hate exercise, I hate it, and don't want to do it. But actually, I've made myself do exercise this week, and I've chosen wisely, and it's made a big difference. So the things that I've done, oh my goodness me, I have been to the gym a number of times, and I've done a shabam dance fitness workout. Oh, it's so great, so great. I can't tell you. It's a bit street dancey, it's a bit rocky, and it's my gym has got these virtual classes, so you can go at any time and do whatever class you want in one of the studios that's free. So I've been going in and doing this shabam workout. Oh, it's absolutely excellent. I love it. I feel like brilliant doing it. So at the end of it, I'm like thinking, oh, I'm ready for more. So I've realised now, having done it a few times this week, that now I'm ready for the next level up of that particular shabam workout. Get me going up a level. I can't believe it. I really can't. So that's one thing I've been doing, and because I've chosen wisely, because I like dancing, I realised that was probably a good idea. If I'd have been having to pump iron, I'd have been going, oh, I hate this, but rocking it out, and I'm there, yeah, going like, pour some sugar on me. It's brilliant. So and then the other thing I've done is I've been doing a park run. So Charlotte, my daughter, has been over in Africa for 3 months with Karen and her husband Stuart, and she's been living there and doing some voluntary work in a school. And so she's been getting up at 5 a.m. and going to school to gym before she went to work. which is just unbelievable. And she absolutely loves it. And she was never an exerciser before. And one of the things she did also while she was there is she did a park run in Johannesburg, at least once, maybe more than once, I don't know. And so she said, Mum, when I get back, I want us all to do a park run. So 6 of us went last Saturday and 6 of us went this Saturday that's just gone. And the first time we kind of got a bit mixed up with it all, and we didn't end up doing the whole park run. Charlotte did, but I didn't. And my friend Lucy, hi Lucy, if you're watching this, go Lucy. She and I walked it because I can't run because my knees aren't good enough, and Lucy's good enough to just walk with me. And so I did feel like I'd done some exercise, but I didn't complete the whole park run because we were that slow. By the time we got to the end, it was all cleared away. But this week we went, and oh my goodness me, I did complete it all. I didn't run, but I did run a little bit of a way, but like the tiniest little. But it was something. It was better than not running. I'm kind of concerned about my joints, so I'm trying. I tried to walk a lot faster, but not run this time. And I walked a lot faster. And once I got into my pace, I was really at it. And my husband was just so impressed with me. He said, I couldn't have kept up with you. You were just really going for it. So I felt amazing. I felt on top of the world at the end of that because it was such a big personal achievement. And the people on that park run who were volunteers, if anybody here is anywhere near a park run, just go, because there were people of all shapes and sizes and all ages. There was, this was I wish I had a photograph of it. A lady came past me. She was a big lady. She was bigger than I am, and I'm quite big. And she had a little toddler with her, and who was her granddaughter. And this little toddler was holding onto her grandma with her arm up in the air, and they were both running. The grandma was running, and I just thought, oh, good for you. And she had a running gear, and she was running, and I thought, that'll be me one day. That'll be me now, and I feel like I actually will be able to do it. So, exercise. Who would have thought that Jane Boyd was advocating exercise for self-esteem? But that's my third thing that I've learned this week. And this morning I've been to the gym and I did my Shaban workout, and then I went for a nice swim, and then I had a little bit of a relax in the jacuzzi. And I got back home and had my breakfast, and I feel fabulous. Hi Lisa, hi Tom. I'm hoping you're still on there. Lovely to see you with us. Thank you for watching. Hope this is useful. So that's what I've got to tell you this week. So just to recap, that's all about. It's all on the internet. It's all on the website. So look on the website and you'll be able to find a link to Karen's vlogs about self-esteem. You'll be able to find Patty O'Sullivan's article on self-esteem. If you watch on the front page, I think it kind of keeps swiping across a new article, and eventually you'll see Patty's one on self-esteem. And you also see a link to our Twitter feed, so you'll be able to see what's been going on our Twitter feed this week. But if you are a tweeter, go onto Twitter and follow us on @ReadDiscMe, disc with a C, @ReadDiscMe, and you'll be able to see the moment as well, and you'll see all the different things that I've been tweeting about this week, and will continue to do so until tomorrow night. And then on Wednesday we're swapping over, and Karen's going to start tweeting about personal style, and I'm going to start vlogging about personal style. So watch this space. And also Patty's in the middle of writing an article at the moment. I've just spoken to her, an article on personal style as well. So that's going to be a really interesting article. So that's what we're doing. If you want any more information about our fabulous retreat, if you go onto our website, rediscoveringme.org, and you'll see on the front page there's an advert for it, and it'll take you to a short sales page. It just gives you a little bit of background, and if that sounds interesting, there's a button that says click to find out more, so you can click that if you want, and it gives you more information on another page, or you can just fill in the contact form and we'll ring you back so at a time that suits you. So I'd encourage you to have a look at that. It's very, very exciting. And so that's all I've got to say for this week. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and thank you all for joining me. And please put some comments on this video. I'd be really interested to know what you think and how your self-esteem is, and what things work for you and what you know is something to avoid as well. And in the meantime, have a fabulous week and be the best you can be. Bye.